So
What's your first note in your notebook?
Breath of the Water, Part 6, December 10th, number 1.
Noise.
I should put
Blood
big
in the
E.
So, on that note, guys,
On that
unfortunately, I have to get off at midnight tonight because I have work at 7 a.m.
Oh no.
So it'll be
Okay.
a short session. But we'll
I've
see how
actually
much
got not
we
playing
can
tonight,
get done.
guys. I'm exhausted, so I gotta go to bed.
Oh,
Alright,
well,
man.
I'm
Good
glad
night,
you-
Nathan.
Thanks for doing Secret
Well, thanks
Santa,
for
man.
coming for presents.
Night.
Hello,
Not
everybody.
putting it
My
down.
name is
Nope,
Alex
there you go.
Moxie.
Oh, bud.
It's gone.
Alex, do you want to tell your friend that we're actually about to start playing and we're done exchanging gifts now?
He
I think he's
messaged,
done.
he messaged me. He's already left.
Yeah.
Not like upsetting or anything. I'll read you out what he said. He said, "Hey, thanks for having me. Thanks for the invite, but I'm starting to nod off a little bit. Super tired. You guys are a great group. Very jokes, just like you said. You're a pretty good Santa too. LOL."
Aw. Nice. Well, next time.
I mean, you're a Santa.
Yeah.
Oh, crap, I'm full of chicken and macaroni.
Alright, I'm gonna
Anyways.
do a hoodie,
Yeah,
but I'm looking for the cap.
Okay. So, we'll see how much we can get done tonight. After getting done killing all the rodents...
That's what she said.
Sorry, I thought someone was trying to speak up. After killing all the rodents, Sumari, Sinki, Cognac, Zatara, Midlin, and Forgebinder raided the cellar for any traces of loot or enemies. They recovered 13 silver, 36 GP, 5 PP, and a whetstone, a deck of cards, a map, a shopping list, and a tattered spellbook, with only Tiny Hut left intact, and a moon-touched longsword. They divvied up their loot and gave Umari gave his money to Cognac, but kept the longsword and the whetstone. Upstairs, Rita and Inca completed their contract and drank the cheap beer left upstairs, sharing in their success with the great elk that they named Shiva. They negotiated their stay while the innkeep went upstairs to fetch their payment. The others came back upstairs and scared the remaining customers off with the giant bloody rat head and a corpse. During this time, Ethelred arrived and informed the unsinkable crew what he'd found on the three-earing ship. When the innkeep came back and paid them, Inca and Rita shooed the party up to the rooms to disperse the gold. They discussed their next steps. Umari, Cognac, Zatara, and Sinki decided to try to complete another request today. Lost Cat. Meanwhile, Rita and Inca wanted to go potion shopping and try baking. Forgebinder also decided to follow his namesake and use his powers as a forge cleric to make some things.
Yeah.
Rita and Inca went to Mool's alkahestry to purchase more potions of healing, but also struck a strange chord with the younger dwarf and purchased 3 potions of healing and a potion of poison. That will be a surprise tool for later. Back at the inn, they borrowed the kitchen and the innkeep and tried their hand at making sticky buns with a health potion. Though their attempt was successful, the frosting came out a bloody red. They named their new confection Heavenly Buns. Forgebinder used the rest of the trident he was carrying to make 10 bags of caltrops and 10 bags of bullets out of the remaining steel. Afterwards, he decided to rest up for the day ahead. Cognac went to the Farshade Manor, and Ezerib was a dirty little thief again, stole fish. They asked for more particulars about the cat, but only got a vague description about what they theorized, correctly, might be a displacer beast. Once they came to the subject of money, the old woman dismissively said 1,000 was the number she had set aside for it. Without inquiring further, they accepted and departed to find it at once. Ezerib and Umari's acclamation to nature was used to track down the displacer beast known as Snuggums. Tracking it to the forest northwest of the city, they traveled but were ambushed by a quartet of Blink DOGGs. The string construct proved a little challenge for the fighters, only nipping at Zatara and getting small bite on Sinki. Once they did arrive to find the displacer beast, they discovered it not only 1, but 3. A male, a female, and their kitten. Ezerib used Detect Thoughts to read the mind of the adult male and female, determining that they were dangerous but fulfilled in their current life. The female was so pleased that even the memory of her former master was of little concern. The only thing she missed at all was relaxing on the rug by the fireplace. This in mind, he urged the others not to force the issue and leave the mated pair and the cub alone. Umari agreed, stating that She-Cat finally returned to nature. Even Konyak and Zatara, usually hungry for money, decided they wouldn't ruin the natural paradise of these creatures for mere money. Not when they were so winded, anyways. They took their leave and were playfully chased by the cub, but Belagar used a minor illusion to chase it back to its mother. Along the way back, you guys had come across the Circle of Stones, and Ethelred used comprehend languages to translate the runes into words. As you studied them, you were gifted knowledge from beyond the times. He used some of the stones to regenerate his spell slots, along with Zatara's, and saw an illusion of a Githyanki pirate, along with some other stuff I'm too lazy to fucking regurgitate.
We saw
Zatara
space
couldn't
stuff.
figure it all out. Ethelred suggested they go back to the inn for the night, and that's where we left off.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Well, you guys are headed back to the inn, and yeah. Well, you guys are headed back to the inn. We're going to cut over quite quickly. Just like pick the pace up a little bit here. I'm gonna cut over to Rita, Forgebinder, Inca. I think that's it.
All right.
I think Medallion is.
Hi, Sheila.
Oh, and Medallion. Medallion is also with. Medallion is also with them.
You didn't see her. She's just a yes. She's really quick.
And so is Sheba.
And so is Sheba.
So is Sheba. Sweet baby. What do you want to do, Inca?
You guys have just
eat all this food.
We can go to the potion person that we spoke to before, because you had mentioned making the sticky buns to them, and they were like, "Oh, I know a baker, like a friend or family member of theirs is a baker," and they're like, "Oh, we'll have to talk to them about that." So, be a show of good faith if we give him a sticky bun.
Yeah, let's go and give them one. What do you think, Medallion?
Okay. As I was being in a trance for last week, I will say yes. I agree with whatever y'all have planned.
The best answer a boyfriend could give.
Yes.
10 out of 10.
I've been practicing.
Yes, dear. Whatever you want.
Yes, mommy dearest.
Oh, mommy dearest.
My God, he's practicing the hidden moves.
Has anyone ever seen that movie?
I don't know what movie you're talking about, man.
I'll have to look it up.
We can't
That
call
movie with the
Leslie
thing where the
practicing.
thing happens.
Call Leslie mommy.
The guy says, yes, mommy.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know, man. It's your movie.
I don't know, man.
Oh, you're right. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna follow them.
Yeah, let's head over to the same potion person that we were at before, that we had made the deal with.
I think his name was Moo something. Umu.
Hey, mommy, sticky buns.
Yo,
Mama
the movie.
Trademark.
Mama's thick buns.
Oh my! What are you looking at? What?
It's called Mother.
She basically beats a bunch of people with a wire coat hanger.
Okay. Yeah,
No,
I think you
Mother's
guys are before the
cookies.
period of thick buns. You might get the jump on the market.
Okay,
Sticky
so
Mama's buns.
so as you guys head back to the baker or to the alkahestry, Umul's alkahestry, someone give me a perception check.
Anybody?
Yes, because
Because reasons.
I imagine just like the three of them.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
the three of them.
Yeah, the three of them.
Aw, shit.
I
got a
will
nat
still
20.
roll a perception check because why not?
Nat 20 on your new dice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on
With
the
her new dice
Sweet.
tray.
I don't know if you can
Nice.
see
Right
it.
off the
Can you see
bat.
it?
I can
No.
see.
Do you know what those dice are called? They're called betrayer dice.
I don't like
I was
how
so
we-
happy for her.
Okay. So with a total of a nat
Oh,
20,
wow, D&D Beyond Snows.
Oh snap! You're right.
That's cute as hell.
Oh, no.
so while you guys are headed back to the Alkahestry, Rita, you notice that as you guys exit your inn, it's a
Sorry,
straight
I also
shot.
have a +4 in perception, so it's a nat
It's a
20
24.
+4.
With a 24, you notice as you head out the back door of the inn, the alleyway is a straight shot directly to the constabulary, and you can notice that there is a dwarf with a ripped backpack going into the constabulary.
Oh, shit.
How dare he?
That's the bag that I ripped. I mean, that Umari ripped.
What are you talking about,
Fuck.
Rita?
You made
Did you
In my own defense,
did
I
you
was very
pilferage
nosy.
without me?
Listen, it's not okay. We can't use that P word either because guilt by association. Come on. I just sort of like huddle her and like lean as we walk because we're still in our disguises, but still we are uncomfortably close to constabulary. But no, that was fucking what's her face's bag on the ship. The
Heidi.
traitor.
Heidi?
Yeah, that was her bag. And I may have requested / encouraged Umari to rip open the bag so I could see what dirty secrets she had. And that's where the diary was, where she confessed to being a dirty little traitor. So she was working with the constabulary. And so now they know that we know.
Were you asleep?
So
You okay?
side quests follow the constabulary?
So I got Ron.
I
Ron
don't
got us
want to follow the
the
constabulary.
gifts,
If you want to do some like light recon,
right?
to see how well these disguises hold up, I will let that be your decision. But may I remind
then,
you, we're both wanted.
Isn't it great?
Not when you're next to the constabulary.
Let's see. Sneak around. Sell sticky buns for gold. I
You
vote
could
sticky
also
buns.
Let the earrings know. You know what I need? A sending stone. Next time we go shopping, I'm getting sending stones.
Maybe we can get one on the way back.
Do you want to say
With
thanks too?
profits from the sticky buns. Great, but like I need a
Betty's gonna love it.
decision about this.
Yeah.
Just locate object on the bag to keep track of it for 1,000 feet.
But I want to listen to what they're saying about the bag is the problem.
It's like a backpack.
Well, I have a high stealth. I guess I can do that.
He's gonna have a blast.
Carefully.
Whatever we do, I can't come with you because I liberated the cook's tools that were in her bag, and if they find that on me, they'll know that I assisted.
So here's a question. Do you have said items and were you caught?
Yes and
Hold on,
no.
one second.
Well, if you weren't caught, they can't prove you did it. Now, can they?
You can see
But what am I supposed to say? I found these?
Yes.
No, that's a terrible idea. Medallion, you have.
We are now. Elizabeth would like to say that.
God damn it, he's turning on the timer!
Okay, I'll wait.
So while you chat, I'm just gonna bring up a timer, and
Because-
yeah, when that rolls
Yeah,
out,
that's a
I'm
green
gonna
screen.
move the scene on.
I would like to which it's within 100 feet, right? The guy went through the door.
It's probably about 300 feet away.
Okay. Okay, I vote we
When the timer-
stealthily go to the
timer-
open door. You don't have to go if you don't want to, and see if we can hear anything.
Okay.
Okay. Medallion,
I'm not wanted, am I? I'm just
I don't-
a wandering hermit.
Are you warrior of the sea?
God, no.
Okay, then you're not. Let's go.
Okay. So how stealthily are you guys approaching? I will put that time
Let's
down.
see.
Sorry,
Ooh,
just
I
1
got
second.
a dirty 20.
Ron, Elizabeth would also like to say thanks. Zane's gonna have a blast with these.
Yeah, he will.
Oh,
Yay!
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
But yeah, how stealthily would you guys like to approach? I'll put it like that.
I know.
He's gonna
You can be
Um,
loud. You can be not loud.
Well, how busy is the road between me and where he entered the door?
The alleyway you guys are headed down is not very busy, but the street that the constabulary is on is actually quite busy. Like people are coming and going up and down it because it's a main road.
Okay, I want to be inconspicuous about it, about following him.
Okay.
I got a dirty 20 for myself, so
Okay.
I'm not
Um,
interested in getting caught in any way whatsoever, so I'm being heckin' stealthy.
Okay, so you're gonna be sneaky. And Medallion, how sneaky are you gonna try to be?
I'm trying to pull up D&D Beyond, but I have Agumon backpacks in my Google right now. So,
Priorities.
priorities.
Are they expensive?
Priorities, that's fair.
Are they expensive?
Dude, that Agumon one that was like the actual one was going for $250.
That
So
sounds
yes.
about right.
The answer is yes.
I'll try to find its original price for, in the meantime.
15, but whatever I don't know what my stealth modifier is right now because I'm failing y'all.
Your
Well.
stealth modifier is a +2. But
Okay, I have a 7.
you were wearing chain, so that is made at disadvantage, unfortunately.
I can accept this. So what's the disadvantage be? 2?
So it's you roll 2d20s
You have to
and you
roll
take the
again.
lower result.
Okay. All right, that'll be the 15 plus 2 because I just rolled an 18.
Okay. 15 plus 2 is 17. All right. So as you guys get closer and sneak your way up, nobody seems too off-put about 3 people coming out of a dark alleyway from an inn, particularly at this time in the afternoon. And as you get closer to the constabulary, like just across the street from it, within about 50 feet, you can see in through the window that there's nobody behind the counter. Like, nobody at the desk to greet people. And there's nobody in the front of the office either.
What kind of building is he in?
It's a single-story, square, squat kind of, it's a single-story, square, squat kind of, office building, more or less. It's split into 3 parts in the front. There's like a... God, I don't have a map for it in front of me. I just have a description. It's a single-story, squat, like, office building with, in the front of it, there is, like, a visitor center, and you can see that it goes further back, but you can't see where it goes further back to, just that there's a hallway.
Is it an actual shop, or is there like a title in front of the building, or is it just a building?
No, it's the constabulary. It's more or less the sheriff's office.
Never mind. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant to sort of snoop around and see if it can find the bag. I wanted to.
Okay, so you're going to use Unseen Servant to try and find the bag. You know you can't swap your senses with its, right?
Correct.
Okay. So what you're gonna do is give it the command to go find a bag.
To go find the torn.
Okay.
Find the torn bag.
The torn bag.
Yeah. Find the torn bag and report back what they're saying about the bag.
Okay. Unseen servant stats.
It has
Are-
1 hit point.
It has 1 hit point, but I'm more worried about its skill checks.
Creates an invisible, mindless, shapeless medium force.
Can mentally command it, and it can follow any simple task. Okay. So it can't do advanced things like try and pick a lock. So as you have this invisible plane
Those
of
are
force,
some
like,
implications.
navigate its way across the road and open the door and go inside. You can feel its mental befuzzlement as it gets inside and cannot find a bag. It does not see a bag anywhere, or a torn bag anywhere immediately inside of the constabulary.
Is there? Could I use locate object to help it find? If
You
no,
could
because
use
they're
locate. You could use locate object to help her locate it, but you can't communicate with it. She can communicate with it. So in a roundabout way, yes.
It's
Like-
not a person, it's like a force ghost.
Yeah, it's like a force ghost, and she
Okay.
can give it mental commands, but other people can't command it.
so I would just have to be very detailed with where I tell her I can
Yeah.
locate it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to use locate object to see where the torn bag is in the vicinity, up to 1,000 feet.
Up to 1,000 feet. So that more than easily covers the entire constabulary. So you can tell that it is in the back of the building. Just tell you if it's being carried.
It does. It can tell me if it's moving. I don't know if it says carried,
Moving.
but it does say if the object is moving, I can still keep track of it as long as it's within my 1,000 feet. But I don't think it tells me if it's being like carried by a person on a boat, like what's going on with it.
The fact that it's moving.
You can tell that it's in motion, and you can tell that it is in the rear of this building, heading further towards it, and somehow decreasing in height away from you. Like it's going down away from you.
Going into a basement or something. Okay, sweet. I'll have unseen servant head in that direction, and I will. But it can only really. It can't be further than 60 feet from me, so I'll sort of trail behind it casually.
Okay, so it's about 25 feet across the road and about another 30 into the actual constabulary.
Oh, I thought we were in the constabulary because there was
Oh,
no.
you can enter. You can absolutely enter.
No.
Because I've never said that.
Oh,
You know what?
we're still.
Going in there. Fuck it. I'm going in there.
Okay, so as you enter the constabulary, you can see sort of a waiting room, set up with various benches and even like a small bed, and some emergency medical equipment in a bag by the bed. And behind the counter, you see nobody. But on top of the counter, you can see little stacks of paperwork that are about 20 or 30 pieces of paper high, and in a bin that says wanted. It's like right on top of the desk, right on like where the hutch would be, where they would set papers to interact with people.
Do I see this as well?
You can if you enter.
Inside with me.
Rita! Stop.
That is not what my name is right now. I need you to focus.
Ooh, what's this? She's gonna go up to the desk and the papers.
Okay. So as you look at the papers at the desk, you can see there's some sort of like clinical documents, arrest records, and a stack of wanted posters.
Can I see the posters?
So yeah, you see a poster for one Liam. What is his name? I have it in my notes. Because you guys pulled up his quest line. Notes, come here. a poster for Liam Regius, Hawker Cheat, Cognac the Barbarian. It's spelled with a Z.
Z.
That's about right. Yeah.
10 out of 10. Love that. Love that.
You also see one for Ezzelrib. It just says Ezzelrib, or Ezzelrib Featherby. You see one for Zatara, and it just says Zatara. You also see one for yourself and Rita, but of course you look different than you do currently.
Because we're disguised, love.
And you see a couple more. You see one for Lisa Heatherby. It's like Lisa, but it ends in an E.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
And
Wait, doesn't that spell Weiss?
yeah, lice. I'm just pronouncing it weird. I don't like saying lice.
Nope, that's with a C, not an S.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He gets that all the time. She gets really annoyed by it.
Haywood.
And that's everybody.
Um.
You're one for Haywood, Jablomi.
Ah!
Rita, I really want to take these.
Don't.
But
Resist the urge to take them.
I'm gonna roll.
Oh my gosh!
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Are you trying to like steal them?
Yes. So
Middle of a fucking cop station, but sure, let's steal in the middle of a goddamn police station. That's fine.
I'm not even gonna lie.
What's the
IRL.
worst that could happen?
what?
What's the worst that could happen?
That's
So
it. Those are the words.
evens. I take it. Odds, I don't. Here we go. Oh, I don't take them.
Excellent.
So you steadfastly listen to Rita's advice and set them down. But before you do, would you like to look at some numbers?
Yeah.
Kinds of numbers.
So the poster for you and Rita is just one poster. It has a picture of Anne Aarakocra that kind of matches your description. It's fairly well painted, but it says Rita ? Or Inca Talon wanted alive 1,500 gold pieces.
Ships. Is that per or both?
I don't
It
think they
doesn't
know
say.
y'all are a different person.
Probably both. Either or.
If you recall, darling, everybody else was wanted dead or alive. So dad's up to some bullshit.
You know what I think?
What do you think?
I think this is Dad's fault.
Yeah, no shit.
This isn't fair. I want to be dead or alive too.
Oh my gosh, that's not what you should be taking from this. Okay, let's try to find this bag.
Are y'all privileged?
They've got pirate privilege.
That's not as good as that.
You look at
Literally-
cognacs.
My trait is that I am so proud I will destroy myself. It's literally what it says.
Oh my god.
You look at you look at cognacs, and cognacs is 885 gold pieces. A little more than half your guys's. Zatara's is 750. And Ezzelrib's is 250.
Aw.
I'm only guilty by association. Basically.
Man,
You're the one that starts everything.
I really want to rub this in his face.
You'd think that his would be higher since he writes down all of the stuff that they did.
Like that they would want that book more than anything.
They just need him to squeal.
I mean,
If
they're welcome to
anything,
go
could
try
I
and
at
find it.
least take our poster?
That's up to
No.
you. That's a decision you can make yourself.
That's conspicuous as hell. You know how criminals get caught because they Google themselves? That's the exact same as this.
Or they don't pay the
right.
taxes.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and just take cognacs.
You're just gonna take cognacs.
Yeah.
To be a petty
Just
bitch.
Jack.
All right.
I got a bone to pick with you, dude.
So, as you rifle through these and take them, you can notice for the arrest records that currently, for the past month, it's been empty. And on the other side of this table,
Like for a
there
whole
are some folders and a few notes.
May I read those?
They're like put in the folder. You can't read them without like going behind the other desk.
Okay.
Rita, what are you gonna have your boy do?
I'm gonna give him the instruction to go find the bag. I'm gonna follow.
So you follow him so he can go all the way back to where you suspect the bag to be?
Yeah.
Okay. As he arrives to the back of the building, it tries to open the door and informs you mentally that the door is locked.
Hey, Medallion. Oh, you're a cleric. You're not gonna have lockpicking skills.
Oh, but guess who?
So Inca, as you read through this note while she does that, you open up the folder and it says correspondence from Lyrebird.
Ooh, Liber as in Heidi Liber?
I don't know, it just says correspondence from Lyrebird.
Okay.
Change of plans. Target moved to CT.
That was the same thing that was written in the book.
And then it has reply, question mark, and nothing else.
Rita's away right now, right?
Yeah, Rita's at the back of the building. And you could probably hear her swear something fierce as she gets to a locked door.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put the. Is there anything else in that folder?
It's just that particular note.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back where I found it. And there's nothing else there worth investigating or
Nothing on top of the desk.
Oh shit. What a leading statement.
What about under the desk?
So there's nothing under the desk, but there are several drawers here. There's a top drawer, middle drawer, 2 side drawers.
I feel like if I touch these, there'll be a trap.
What? In a police station?
You got your girl with some conspiracy theories now. I'm gonna go ahead and look over to Medallion. What do you think? Should we leave now, or do you think Rita needs help?
I take a big puff of my pipe in the middle of the police station, just because I've always wanted to.
That's fair.
Is weed legal here?
You don't know that.
Surely they'd be fine with that good hobbit weed.
Is it legal in some villages?
It was legal in the last village you were in.
Oh, this is like crossing state borders. Shit.
Didn't that place sink?
Oh, that's cool.
Part of me is thinking about rolling a lockpick, but I have nothing to enhance that.
I mean, to be fair, you wouldn't know that. Like you
I
would.
mean, I have Thieves' Tool.
I have enhanced ability.
Work.
Do you
So
want to
fine.
be nosy in the desk? Do you want to come help me? What would you like to do?
There are four drawers on this desk. There's one on the right, one on the left, there's one in the very middle, and there's one up top just underneath where the hutch is.
I'll open the right drawer.
I guess I'll open the left.
Okay. So, as Medallion, you go through the right drawer. You find several series of file folders that say Marcia Most Wanted. And it's like alphabetized, but only 3 of them actually have like files in them. And Inca, in the left-hand drawer, you find a fucking gun.
Yeah.
And then she pulls out her gun.
There are no bullets that you can see in this drawer, but there's just a pistol.
Is it shiny?
It is a shiny, well-oiled pistol.
I'd be taking that shiny pistol.
That's fair. Add a pistol to your inventory.
Woot.
That's clean.
And what about the hutch? The drawer hutch thing.
Okay, so the hutch has 2 drawers, an upper drawer and a lower drawer. Or there's one in the middle of the desk and one on the hutch, I should say. So as you pull out the hutch drawer, it has more of these crumpled letters, like the one you found in the file folder. But this correspondence seems older and more weathered. And you can see that it says reply from Constance. Do whatever you can to keep them in Shintamers. And the reply from Lyrebird is affirmative. And then from Lyrebird, update from the Commandant. The Navy will be sailing from Palma Siesta to Chintamer.
Oh, chips. Dang it. Sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and be like, we gotta go and tell everybody. Yeah, I'm gonna relay the information I read to Medallion, and then I'm gonna be like, we gotta find Rita now.
Can I open the middle drawer first?
You can open the middle drawer first, and the middle drawer has a small pouch of coins inside.
Money.
Money.
I'll grab it.
Okay. You find that it has 30 gold pieces inside.
Grazie.
Do you look at any of the file folders in the right-hand desk?
Actually, yeah, I did forget. I will check with the 3 names on those most wanted.
So in the A file, you find the file for Amelia Urusula. And as you pull it out, it's a wanted poster, but it's very old with like several scribbles out and communications on the bottom. And the most recent, the one that's not crossed out, is quotation marks 3 earrings, 25,000 gold pieces.
Damn.
Make your money.
Is the what are the other 2 names if they're important, or am I too freaked out by that?
No, that's your choice to make how freaked out you want to be about that. The other 2 names, though, you could easily look at those. In the D section, it says Danielle Surpria Urusula, 5,000 gold pieces. And under The B is Baleniceps rex talon, also marked for 25,000 gold pieces.
And what was the name for Three Rings' first alias?
Amelia.
Amelia. I would like to rearrange all three of those and mix them up.
Okay.
I made $30 in chaos, and I'm happy.
10 out of 10, well done.
On a side note, in a real life story, 2 of my friends got drunk, and I was trying to get them home, and one was like, "Dude, I gotta pee," and I was like, "I ain't stopping." And he's like, "You're gonna stop." So I stopped at a random building. Didn't think he would go out to pee on the building. He went and peed on said building. I started laughing, and when he got back in the car, I turned on my headlights. It said Corpus Christi, Texas Police Department.
Wow.
Nice.
Did they come out?
That's funny.
Did they come out?
No one came out. I was so surprised we made it home.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd be shitting a brick at it after that.
That's
Yeah.
funny. I don't care who you are.
We were like 17.
It's funny.
But that's my police officer or my police office story.
Now you got another one.
All right. So back to Rita. Rita, do me a favor. Do you have insight proficiency?
I think so. That sounds like something that I would do.
It does. Oh snap! I want this one.
I'm not falling asleep.
You're not falling asleep at all?
Is
Nope.
it those bites?
Not even once.
You have insight proficiency.
You
About
do
those
have proficiency.
Yes.
At least. Yeah, so you can make an insight check if you'd like.
Or
To try and determine maybe where you would hide a key in this building.
at the top of the door, of course.
Underneath
Is there
the
a
rug.
small? Is there
Right
a small
at the
spot?
in-
Hi.
Just know that Nathan's not here.
I'm fucking stupid.
A 15 plus 4, so that's a 19.
No, you're
A
not.
19.
Thank you.
You would think that the best place to hide a key is indeed in plain sight. So like you feel at the top and the side of the molding around the door, it's not there. Then you
There's
think
a
about it.
famous frog nearby.
You think about it, and like there are potted plants here inside this building. So you go check the nearest potted plant and like dig around just underneath the dirt, and you find the key.
Nice. Huzzah. I grab the key and I want to like listen close to the door and see if there's anyone like really close to the door.
You don't hear anything on the other side of the door.
Okay, I'm gonna unlock that bitch.
Okay, so you unlock the door.
Do I still detect the object?
You still detect the object, and it's actually underneath you guys right now. More further back towards where Rita is, but underneath you.
Has it stopped moving?
It has stopped moving.
I'm gonna whistle at Inca to indicate that I'm continuing on like a dumbass.
Do I hear that whistle?
You're not that far away.
Oh, you're not? Oh, okay.
I think so.
I'm gonna go ahead and be like, Medela, we gotta go and tell her what we found.
I just turn my head 180 degrees and just start walking backwards.
So as you guys are walking back, Rita, how do you open this door? Do you open this door like just fling it open? What do you do?
I'm being sneaky as hell because we're in a police station.
Uh-huh. Just describe to me how you open the door.
How anybody
Like-
else would, of course.
Turn the handle so slowly because
Okay.
I don't trust a government entity to properly like maintain the things that they have. This door
Or
is gonna
say-
be sneaky as
That's fair,
hell.
and nor should you. That's fair,
Yeah.
and nor should you. So
You
as
should
you
tell
kind
them
of
what
like
technicians
open
say.
this door, it kind of softly creaks open, like the hinges need oiling. And you see just like through the little inch gap from initially doing this, it seems like it's a bedroom on this side.
Mm-hmm.
What a strange thing to be in a police station.
Mm.
I continue to open the door.
Okay, like another foot,
Yeah.
a pencil
do-
falls, a pencil
God fucking damn it.
falls and hits you on the head, and
grab
nothing
it.
else happened.
I grab it and
It's a pencil.
okay, cool. I want to make sure I remember to put it back where I found it. What?
And then as you continue to open the door the rest of the way, it seems like this is like somebody's quarters.
Okay.
You can see that there's like a writing desk here, a couple small personal trinkets and effects, a small like foldable bed that's put up against the wall that's also like a shelf. There's a nice rug on the floor.
I'm gonna check for a trapdoor
couple-
that would lead
A
into
couple
a
chairs.
Oh snap! I got you. I got you. Do
Did
I?
we make it to where she is by now?
I
Yeah, you
start
guys can make it
feeling
back there now.
I
I
start
just wanted
feeling
to
up the
stress
walls.
Kelly out.
I start feeling up the walls and looking for, like, feeling up the walls and, like, feeling up the rug to try to find the
Okay.
handle for a trapdoor or
The
something.
the three of you can make an investigation checks if you'd like.
Oh, hell.
Well, while she's on the floor looking for something, I'm gonna be like, so I have some news.
Right? You helping me look?
Okay. And as I'm looking, not really looking, I'm just patting the floor. So the Navy knows we're here.
Who it?
I just intercepted information at that desk we were trying to loot, not really loot. And apparently the rat told them, or was told, to keep us here in the city until the Navy arrives.
Can I just be standing there listening, eating one of the dead rats from the burnt corpse, just like so enthralled?
Absolutely. Like,
I need you to be
how
helpful.
noisily do you want to be? Do you want to be just like munching and crunching on these bones?
Punching
No,
and
I like the person who eats one piece of popcorn, like that, just like entranced with the movie. That's what I want. Like,
Okay.
not like making noise, just like it's like this is
Like Drax trying to be invisible.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. No, that works. That works
I got a dirty 20, by the way. I
for your
rolled a 19.
investigation.
Yeah, I rolled a 19. I don't know if you can see this way.
I cannot see that boy, but I will trust you. So,
I rolled a 19,
19.
and I have a +1 to investigation.
so a dirty 20. So as you're hunting around this room and having this conversation with your sister, you like feel underneath the rug, and you don't feel anything. It's just like you flip the rug up, and there's just floor underneath there, and you're like rubbing on the walls. You like pull on a sconce, still nothing. There's no damn bookshelf over here. So finally, you're like, man, where could these stairs be hiding? And then you look over at like what you would assume to be like a Murphy bed. And you're like, well, why would someone have a bed in their office? That seems very improper. So as you go to pull on the Murphy bed, it swings open to reveal like a narrow 3-foot wide staircase that like wraps around into the fascia of the building. and goes down and around in a spiral staircase.
I feel really cool that I found it, but this is such a bad idea.
Let's play it quickly. Oh, let me wait on that. Give me
I
2
turn to
seconds.
Inca with the look of nervous triumph. Leslie, you're muted, hun. Leslie, you're muted. Leslie, you're muted.
I said, in game, Rita, this is really cool and everything.
Now I know why you were muted.
And I know I would love to go on this adventure as much as anybody, but we gotta let everyone else know that we're not the only ones that know that we're here.
I really want to go. I'm so nosy. But listen, yes, I understand. We need to let them know. This is a very important fact that you've just stated. That being said, I would like to know what they know about this bag. I am directly affiliated with it.
Well, maybe we should send something to at least warn them while we investigate.
I just point to Medallion.
Okay, Medallion, we need you to go and send a message as quickly as you can.
Or shit, you can go and Medallion can stick with me. Like,
You know what? He's the cleric and can actually take damage, so I'm just gonna be like,
I also have a 20 walk speed.
okay.
great. So Medallion's staying with me, and you go tell
I'm taking.
Scooby Gang what's going on.
Can I take Sheba, or does she disappear after a certain radius?
That's a great question.
So she doesn't disappear after a certain radius.
It's just duration.
But also, you guys didn't bring her with you. She's back at the bar.
Oh no! Is she living outside?
Is that the elk?
That's the elk, and yeah, you guys just left her at the bar.
No, my
You never even like brought her back outside. You have no idea.
Okay,
what's going on with you.
I'm going to.
She's sitting there and piano is just playing.
I'm gonna
Nathan
look.
is so drunk right now.
I'm gonna look at Medallion square in the face and be like, this close, and be like, don't you dare let anything happen to her.
I would like to peck her forehead.
Which one of
You
us?
may.
Okay. That's about it. I just don't. Thought she was a worm. She's in my face.
Oh, a quick note on Sheba. It says the creature is friendly to you and your companion. So it's not like unseen servant where it only obeys me. So at
Oh no,
least
it'll obey anybody who's not hostile to it that likes you.
Baby, go get the elk and ride it in.
I'm gonna fly. That might be faster.
Fly, you fool.
So I'm gonna go and warn everybody about what's going on. Mainly 3 rings first, so she can prepare.
Okay.
All right, Medallion's staying with you. I'm gonna go. Don't let anything happen to her. And she points at Medallion. Don't do crazy stuff.
We've passed that point. We're in the middle of the police station, but it's fine.
I'd like to take another hit of my pipe after she says that.
I'm gonna go ahead and hand over the flaming dagger back to her.
I'm gonna hand it to Medallion because I can't use that shit.
I thought you could. You were attuned to it, weren't you?
She was not attuned to it.
All right, then I'm just gonna restart that.
I mean, if you're not gonna hand it over to her or Dalen, you can just say you didn't and just stay attuned to it.
Yeah.
I was about to say, no one's ever going to attune to this damn blade.
We're all
Like,
afraid it's
the inner player in me is just like, oh god, just take it. Just take it.
Somebody use it.
Do you have Do you
It's so
have a
good,
weapon with
Jesus.
you, at least?
I got a
You should have a
whip.
bonking stick.
You got a whip?
I got a
What do you-
whip. I got a javelin. Just go warn people. We got shit to do. And I
Ah, you know I hate it when I leave you by yourself. All right,
She's
I'm
not.
go- I'm going. Bye. And she's
Okay,
like, she
we're
flies
gonna
out the door.
We're gonna continue on with this scene just a bit longer,
Okay.
and then we're gonna cut back to your scene with 3 earrings because there's interesting things going on there too. So yeah, as Inca speeds away, Rita, Medallion. From further down, you can hear the soft echoing voice of a young lady down from deep in the study, cursing violently.
I understand what she's saying.
Do you speak Dwarvish?
God fucking
Just
damn it!
so much Dwarvish.
Oh my gosh! I hate
He
this
picked
country!
it on purpose.
I hate
How do
this
I learn
country.
new language?
Every time!
Every time!
It's always
Jesus
dwarves.
Christ.
She's a dwarf!
Medallion, do you speak Dwarvish?
Man, I picked Celestial because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It sounded
No,
cool.
pick up the voice.
Fucking shit.
I'm gonna say you know enough curse words to know that she's cursing violently about someone not being where they're supposed to. Someone was supposed to be here. That's what you get out of it.
Okay, noted.
We got the Shadow Boy with us.
Shadow Boy. Oh, yeah! Shadow Boy's with us. But he doesn't speak Dwarvish either.
Can he see what's happening?
Yeah. Go.
He can hear what's happening too. You can actually listen to what he listens to.
But he don't speak.
I can't
But
type
no, she
like
can't
that.
trade her senses with his. But he can like communicate basic ideas to her, like, "Hey, a door is locked," or "I can't do this task." But if she wants to actually see or listen in more carefully, she has to go downstairs.
Cool. I'm
Do it.
gonna be a fucking dumbass.
It's only a
and
few
I'm gonna-
stairs.
It's only a few stairs.
It's only a few stairs.
Only about 30 of them.
How small
30.
are you? I'm small enough to do a little recon.
I'm like 3. I think I'm 3 feet tall.
3 feet tall.
Yeah.
I'm not as small as I need. I start like being the most stealthy I've ever been in my whole fucking life. And
You
head
can
down.
fly.
In a stairwell?
It's only like 3 feet wide.
Yeah, it's super skinny.
It's a very narrow stairwell.
But you can't float down. Okay. never mind.
No.
Which also,
That's
no
not-
matter
there's
how
not, like,
stealthy
gold.
you are, like nothing's
isn't
gonna
Captain
hide you from
Ravenloft.
someone coming up the stairs.
Wherever Rita is,
And it's
I'm-
a spiral staircase.
Yeah,
Not much to hide there.
yeah. No, I'm nosy.
Okay.
I
Make your stealth check.
like to keep one step in front of Rita.
Oh, you're gonna go in front of Rita.
Yeah,
You
she's
also make
basically
yourself
using
check.
me as a human shield in front of her.
Ooh, with
Okay.
disadvantage.
Love that. Love that.
I understand.
Well, I mean, if
This is why he's
if
part
you're
of
being
our group.
carried,
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Hey,
I don't know
do
if
it all the time.
I think I'll neutralize your disadvantage because you're being carried.
would I break?
That's not great. That's a 10.
Oh, I got.
Oh my.
Hell yeah, I needed that. I got 18.
Cool.
Nice.
Wonderful. So 10 and 18 makes it 28. Divided by 2 makes it 14.
Well, he actually gets +2, 18 +2 over there.
Oh yeah. So that's
So
a
that's
20.
20 plus 10. That's 30.
So it's a
divided by
total of
2.
it's a total of 15 for your group stealth check. So you guys sneak around halfway down the stairs, and now you can clearly hear, but not quite see, a dwarven woman who's saying, Regius, where on earth did you hide my spell component? I don't have a damn arcane focus because somebody stole mine. And you can hear shuffling and like banging around, like somebody's moving pieces of metal and moving crates and stuff. And then all of a sudden it stops. And you hear, wait. Is that Regius? Is that you? And you hear footsteps coming towards the staircase. So what do you want to do?
You want to go back?
I have absolutely nothing that can help us. I did not think about this.
Okay, I have calming potion and command. So I could command her to just turn around and we could dip, or we could just start dipping now slowly. Do we have to roll any stealth check?
Don't do command, just do calming.
Calming?
Calm.
Just calming, not command. Oh god, this was such a bad idea. Made a bad choice.
You know, for the one with the brain.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna cast Calm Emotion.
You still can't see her yet. You can hear the footsteps coming towards the staircase. She's coming up the staircase now.
I'm gonna inch back. I'm gonna inch back.
Keep inching back.
Alright, so as you guys are inching back, you can see like a little soft light coming around the corner. There's this hallway is only like 3 feet wide. It's like barely wide enough for Rita to stand shoulder width. And since you guys don't back up the staircase, you just kind of press back. As she rounds the corner, you come face to face, eye to eye with Heidi Axebeard.
I'm gonna use command and use I'd like to do sleep, so she has to close her eyes wherever she is.
Okay.
Oh.
So what is your spell save? Because she gets a +4 to her wisdom saves. I think she probably passes that one.
What? Oh crap!
She rolled a 12 + 4, a 16.
Yeah, you have a spell save DC.
So that should be on D&D Beyond, or on your character sheet. It'll be under spells at the very top, right underneath the word description.
Even if he's got a 20 in his stat, it's only a 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's a 13.
So as you say sleep, she's like, "Well, fuck you." And like, there's this moment of hesitation in that moment where you speak the spell word, and she's like, "Oi, fuck you."
Okay.
And then she actually realizes who she's looking at and goes, "Oh shit!" and goes for something on her waist.
I want to whip her. I want to whip her hand.
You want to whip her hand?
I want to whip her hand.
Okay, make an attack roll.
The panic sets in.
She doesn't do good under pressure. This is why she stays on the boat.
Thaumaturgy really won't help right now.
Can I use that to blow wind in her eyes?
I mean, you could, but it won't be any more effective than like you just like blowing at her.
You puff a smoke at her.
That's a 15.
Like you take a huge whiff of your pipe and then you're like,
I love you.
Hi, homies. I'm gonna back out. I do have work in the morning.
I do too.
Good night, Steven.
Here.
Good night.
Good night, Steven.
Love you guys.
Love
Again,
you.
Connor, thank you for the gift. I love it. Good night, guys.
Yeah.
Love you all.
Let me pull up her stats. God, I'm gonna be staying up too late. Okay, so you whip at her. What'd you make?
I So I rolled a 15 plus 1 for the whip, so that's 16.
A 16 does indeed hit her.
Great. And that's a 1d4 plus 1.
11:30.
Yeah, it's 11:30. I've only got 30 minutes to wrap this up, but they've got action economy on hers.
I don't know which one is the d4, so I'll just it's that one. Okay. And I got a 4. I rolled a 3 plus 1, so that's 4 damage.
Okay.
But I'm mostly whipping at her to like catch her hand.
So as you whip across her hand, you see it open up like a gash on her hand, and she's like, "Ah, fuck!" And she drops a little ball of yellow rock, and like it looks like bird poop.
Is it uranium?
This sounds like bird poop.
Just make you laugh.
Just sounds
Good
like
things.
uranium.
It looks like a yellow rock with like white gunk on it.
Okay, so it's not uranium.
It's like a ball of it.
I had a Stewie Griffin moment. Sorry.
And then Midland, since you guys have a surprise round on her, I'll let you also get a spell. Or an action. John, I think your mic is not picking you up.
Probably not. I'm also mumbling. So I have no idea what to fucking do.
Tackle her.
Do something.
He's like a
Like
tiny owl.
I'm putting calming emotions. We just hit the bitch. Like
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, but she's a way better caster than you are.
yeah, she is.
I cannot stress that we are low level right now, and she is not. She's a lion hoe.
Yo, whoever. When I say this, you're gonna know, and I thank you for it. God dang it, I'm scared to do this one too. You know what? Wait, can I? Dang it.
Can always ask.
Can I use blindness and deafness?
You can use blindness and deafness. It's a
Nice.
wisdom saving throw, I believe.
Con. That's a constitution.
Wha-
saving throw.
Oh, that's a constitution. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, that's good. God bless you, John. If we get out of this, you're
Bad for who?
She
Caleb?
rolls a 9
Ooh.
plus 2 and
Yeah.
11.
I got 13.
Yes.
Oh boy.
So she is struck either blind or deaf. Your choice.
Kelly, you pick.
Blind all day.
Blind her. Blind her.
I would like to blind her.
How would you like to blind her?
What?
Pocket sand, shasha.
With your eye. I don't know.
I would like to pull out Feather and yell Baba Kadoosh and throw it at her eyeballs.
So as she goes
You
ah,
will.
and recoils, you go Baba Kadoosh and like throw a feather and it like sticks in her eye and she goes oh god, and she's like cringing trying to pull this feather out of her eye. What do you do? What are you guys doing?
I want to grab whatever thing she was trying to grab, and I want to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so you reach down and you grab a ball of sulfur and bat guano.
Gross. Those are probably spell components for something that was gonna fuck me up.
Yeah, she's gonna be blind for life.
Ron in the background knows exactly what that was. Yeah, she's blinded for the next minute while you maintain concentration, and she tries to pluck up the courage to pull a feather that's stuck in her eyeball out.
So
Should we beat the hell out of her and rob her blind, or should we just like get out of here? What are you thinking?
if you want to
Throw random shit in her other eye. Yeah.
The last place you expect to get mugged is underneath the police station.
Axe, How's your strength? You're 3 feet tall. You probably don't have a great strength.
No, but his
Yeah.
defense killer.
Claire.
And also, don't half of us don't know you're underneath a police station?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about my strength, Kelly.
Okay. I was hoping we could grapple her.
I can cast a spell before we leave that might help, but if you want, do you want to rob her real quick while she's screaming?
I just don't know. If we
I would like to try to rob her while she's screaming.
You want to try and rob her while she's screaming? Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
Dear God, this was a bad idea. Wait, wrong button.
She has disadvantage.
That would be a 13.
A 13. She rolls a 15 and a nat 20 at disadvantage. So she gets a 15 straight.
Okay, so I failed that.
So as you go to like snatch something off of her, like the backpack or maybe her spell component pouch, she kind of like swats you away and like swings blindly with what you realize is a hand axe.
Oh shit!
That's Dorothy. They got those. They have those.
And they like them.
They got those.
Hey, look, the reason dwarfs have proficiency with axes is because elves live in trees.
Yeah.
That's messed up, Caleb.
That was great. That was wonderful.
Yeah, you guys have about this long. Decide whether you're going to stick this out and try and fight or run.
Kelly?
I'm a booster. I'm not a runner. Or I'm a booster, not a fighter. So like if I can support the hell out of you.
I'm Claire, so
Boogie.
He is also a booster.
Yeah.
You guys let your DPS run off.
I'm gonna kick his butt up the stairs, but I also kind of want to low-key want to rob her real quick.
You want to try? Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
Just hand in the fast pocket.
as soon as she's done robbing, I'd like to cast Create Water over the dwarf to make 10 gallons of water fall on her face while she's trying to pull the thing out of her head.
Oh my gosh.
Kelly, robbing.
I got
Just absolutely clowning this woman.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Get hurt.
18. She rolled a 2.
Plus 3 for my sleight of hand.
Okay, 21. She rolled a 2 and an 18, so she gets a 2. Roll me a d12 real quick.
Okay.
Caleb, you stress me out, man. I've been doing cigarettes lately. Like, Leslie's gonna hate me.
Do something good. This has been a stressful experience for everybody. Because it's my fault. I acknowledge that. That's a 4.
A 4. Oh, this one's neat.
This one's neat.
You reach out and like grab whatever she was holding in her other hand as she walked up the stairs, and it had gone for the fire for the bat guano and sulfur, and you grab a rock that is engraved with the word Regiath on it.
Oh shit! Great. And I leave.
Good shit, good
I
shit,
just
good
leave.
Okay. So I'm imagining you guys are not leaving in a quiet fashion and are booking it.
Yep. It would be wiser to be quiet. But I've made bad decisions today.
We can tell.
Why make them stop here? Why let them stop?
Why stop here?
Would her being so give us enough time to sneak out?
What?
With her being like covered in 10 gallons of water and blind, would that give us time to sneak out?
Well, she's blind, she's covered in 10 gallons of water and, like, kind of slipping all over herself. That prevents her from, like, actually chasing.
Love that.
For a minute.
Love that.
Can we
And while
run
you...
to the room and then
What-
walk up the stairs? Like, could we go up the spiral step, and when we get to the bedroom where we found the secret room, we can just sneak out from there?
Yeah. There's only one way out.
Yeah.
I don't want to run out the front door, but please.
Oh, you wanna like jump through one of the windows in the bedroom? Yeah.
To the door, but I'd just like run to the first room where we found the secret staircase,
Mhm.
and then like, from the door we unlocked out, I would just like to casually walk out like I'm the coolest guy in the world.
Okay. So as you casually walk out into the public, again, nobody seems to be manning this front desk. It's awfully dead in here. And
I'm gonna have my unseen servant stay behind and like I'm gonna tell him to keep putting stuff in front of the Murphy bed to
okay, so you're just gonna have him move furniture in front of the Murphy bed.
yeah, and then once they're done, to put the pencil back where they back on top of the
We were never here.
We're never here.
No one's gonna know.
But how would they know?
No one's gonna know.
Just like
This is like Road.
Okay, so I had to make notes of that, and we're going to. Where are you guys gonna flee to? That's an important note. Where do you guys want to flee to?
You mean like once we get out of the bedroom?
Once you guys get out of the constabulary.
I'm just grabbing a snack. I'll be right back.
You want to go to the bar or do you want to go to the ship? Or do you want to go get sticky buns? But I figure you want sis for that.
Well, first I want to go into an alley and then I want to make sure we weren't being followed. Cause you know, we're leaving a police station.
casually.
Casually.
So as you guys like power walk out of this police station, you like stop for at an abbey, or in an alleyway and check and make sure no randos are following you. It's probably gonna take you guys about 30 seconds to do.
Okay.
And nobody seems to be following you. No randoms, randos, NPCs seem to be like following you. You do get a couple glances walking out of the police station, but you're like, oh, they must not have seen the police. Whatever.
Well, I'm gonna take this opportunity to go ahead and disguise Medallion since she saw him.
That's gonna take a minute.
That takes an hour to use.
That takes an hour to use
Can
a
I-
disguise kit. Yes.
We don't have time for that. Yeah.
My vest or my priest vestments on from my priest pack?
Yes.
Okay. Can I put them over my armor?
Yeah, you could put them over your armor. I would
Okay,
imagine that's how they're usually worn.
And before I do that, I want to, since I'm kind of like an already dusty owl, I would like to just roll around in the dirt.
Okay, so you become a muddy owl instead.
With that, I'll shake it off.
After about 45 seconds pass, you can hear a soft thunderclap.
Pissed.
And
she's so mad, guys.
There's no like explosion or anything. It's just a loud sound. And then down the hallway, you can kind of see like the shadow of something moving out of the constabulary. Like somebody's coming down the hallway. Pretty quickly.
Where's else that's not Rita or Easy on the ship? How far away are they from us? They're still in the-
Easy is headed back to the end. It's pretty late in the afternoon right now. Easy and Co are headed back to the inn, the Unsinkable crew. Forgebinder is at the inn, and Inca is at the ship talking to Three Earring.
You want to go gather the crew and take them back to Three Rings?
She's pissed and she's coming after us. I want you to go to the ship because then that way because she's seen your face, she recognizes you. I want you to go back to the ship where you have some reasonable backup because Three Earrings is going to be able to help you. And I'm going to head back to the inn.
Okay. I'll go with Rita, or Inca, catching up with her to get back to the ship. And, oh crap, can I do it before I leave? I don't think I can. No, it's a concentration spell. Never mind. I was going to give you Shield of Fate, but I can't.
I know I can't, like, fully disguise him, but can I, like, give him a cloak or something at least?
You can give him, like, a
A
piece of
disguise kit?
clothing or something like that.
Okay.
If you have it on you.
Okay. I'll pull out like a handkerchief and like make you like a little bonnet or something, just to like cover you in some way, shape, or form. God bless you.
Just keep smoking extremely heavily where I'm just like a giant cloud of smoke just walking.
Okay, so just as you're ducking back inside the inn, Rita, and Medallion, you're headed down the alleys towards the ship. Rita, you see your peripheral sight Heidi in the doorway of the constabulary, frantically looking around, clutching something in her right fist. And with that, we're going to cut over to Inca. Inca, as you arrive on the ship, you can see Three Earrings is kind of like lounging on the top of the deck on one of the railings, just generally soaking up the last bit of sun hitting the deck of the ship.
Appreciating how unstressful her life currently is.
Yep.
I'm gonna
just enjoying
Nothing
life.
changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
I'm gonna land right in front of her, a little out of breath, and like, two things. One,
Yes, little chicken nugget.
I did not know who your mom was. You're awesome. Two, the Navy knows we're here.
And with that, she bolts upright and says, "The Navy? Which Navy in particular?"
God didn't say, but Heidi's a traitor. And I intercepted a message to whoever she was talking to, saying to keep us here until the Navy arrives.
I am taking note. And so she goes, "The Navy." She probably means the Marseillan Navy. Let's hope she means the Marseillan Navy.
What was the island they were coming from to get to us?
Palma Siesta.
They're coming from Palma Siesta. So I don't know which Navy that is. Off the top of my head
She nods and says, "Definitely the Marseillan Navy. We might be able to outrun them in the Moon Piercer. Where are your compatriots?"
I'm hoping that my smarter half goes and gets them and brings them back here. Because I let her know first.
Fuck. She kind of like hoists herself off the railing and goes, "Well, you know what they say about idle hands. Let's go see if we can find them. We need to leave post-haste."
I feel like we should probably get the ship ready because I know for a fact, well, not for a fact, I know in my gut that my sister's gonna get them and bring them here.
You're sure?
Trust her with my life.
Oh boy, I can't wait to get back to the inn to enjoy a nice big meal.
Very well. If you think that your sister will bring them here, we will prepare to sail immediately. Moreover, my crew isn't here yet. It's
no.
just me and Boas.
Looks to suck.
Where are they at?
Boas is below deck. Can see if he can send a message to the others. But for the time being, I can only guarantee it'll be the three of us. And perhaps just the three of us and the 6 of your friends.
That'll have to do for now. At least they're not wanted at the moment.
That much, at least, is a good fortune. You said you know my mother?
I figured it out. On top of that, your bounty is astounding.
Well, 10 years being a pirate.
And like she has that whole anime twinkle in her eyes. Wait, distraction. He's gonna start getting the sails ready.
And then Three Rings is gonna head below deck and come back up with Boworth, who's looking a little greener than usual, more Kermit in the face. And he goes, "So they're on to us." All right. Who are we bringing back? And Three Rings nods and says, we're going to want to bring Kijori back. He owes me. We're not going to be calling Heidi back.
For obvious reasons.
She ain't got a good eye anyway.
But I want you to send a message to Heidi anyway. Telling her we're leaving out tomorrow at noon. And she stalks off to the prow of the ship to trim the sails and get ready for immediate departure.
Clever girl.
And I think, since it is almost midnight now, that is where I'm going to unfortunately have to call this session.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Connor. Quick.
No, he is.
Oh, that looks
Connor.
Poor Connor.
Connor, no!
His neck's gonna be killing.
Oh, there we go.
Hey! You doing okay, bud?
You need that neck for tomorrow, man.
What does that mean?
Sorry, we took up most of the session,
He needs
guys.
that neck for life.
Well, no, I kind of
Put it
did
like
that. I kind of did that on purpose. No offense, because Sinky, Cognac and Co. had gotten almost all of last session.
Yeah,
it's true.
And I kind of
Yeah.
hand waved everything there, and it's a short session tonight because of the gift unwrapping and everything.
Ho ho ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, oh.
But yes. Stress rating. How many
Like a
frowny
20 out
faces
of
did I
10.
get?
So fucking stressed. Like I had the
Ours
moment
at 5.
when we were on the stairs and she was like coming around the corner to potentially see us. My first thought was, no, like he would let that happen. It's like, it's Caleb. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. It's like, wow, this feels really familiar. I was trying to sneak around on the ship and I got caught.
Yep. I guess you're just not a very sneaky bird.
I have like advantage in stealth though. I just don't make good choices.
You're supposed to be my brain. You're supposed to have good choices.
Yeah, it's nobody pushes you in these directions. It's just
You know what? It's your cat and it's curiosity.
I should give you a mirror so you can see the source of all your problems.
just one that'll fit in the pocket, so it can always be on hand.
Always be there.
just like a compact mirror that like around the edge of it says the source of all my problems.
Like, as soon as you said the bag was going in there, and Leslie, you were trying to steal shit from the fucking police station, I was like, this bitch is gonna get us caught. And we were in the stairwell, I was like, no, it's me! I'm gonna get us caught! I'm the problem, it was me!
So I was trying to give away a lot that the police station is more or less abandoned right now.
Oh.
That's what it seems like. I was afraid they were like that they were all in the basement, that they were having a meeting with Heidi or some shit. But like there was nobody there.
Was it?
The arrest record was 0 for this past month. Just like 0? Like not even petty theft? Like come on. I just thought they were lazy. There's a ton of like missing people and they don't have any leads. It's like, wow, these people are worse than I am. Like, goddamn.
I can't believe the two of us. You're the one that got us caught. Anything Medallion should have gotten us caught, considering he has heavy armor.
Honestly, Medallion, like you saved our asses down there.
Seriously.
Does something fierce.
Saved our ass. I asked him what the hell a cleric could do. Like, there's a spell called blindness and deafness. I like it. I'm over here doing my death talk, and I see blindness and deafness, and I'm like.
So I will let you know that ball of bat guano and sulfur, that is a spell component.
Yeah.
What
It's
is
a
it
spell
for?
component for fireball.
God damn it! Of course it is.
You guys were gonna get wasted.
Yeah, we were.
She wasn't going to ask the size of the room. She was going to.
She's gonna take you down with her, jeez.
No, she could. Here's the great part. She has enough HP to survive a max damage fireball.
Yeah,
but
but
you don't.
We still haven't long rested since the last time we were.
Nope. No.
Oh my gosh.
That's okay. That's okay. It's a little ahead.
I kept that whip.
It's the right session number, but you guys haven't met the criteria. But I'm still gonna give it to you anyway because it's the right session number. Welcome to level 4.
Fuck yes.
Thank you.
For everyone or just for them?
Everybody.
Okay.
Everybody. Welcome to level 4.
Well, my favorite part of the night is when I said sleep and she said fuck you, but now it's being no, it's in Bill's face. That's still my favorite part of the night.
Wasn't great at the time, I'll be honest. At the time, it was stressful as shit.
Come on, D10. Do it for me. D10 plus 4 and 8. So 12.
Beautiful.
Wait, are you rolling for your health?
Yep.
I've just been taking the median.
I've been rolling for it. My last one was a 3. It was dog ass.
And that's